passion, the natural talent that these dogs have is developed at an early stage. I'm always asked what got me into dog training. As long as I can remember, dogs have always been a part of my life. I've always asked, why did they pick me? I'm a big believer that every dog should have a purpose, and the Labrador Retriever has always intrigued me. My name's Tim Seguin. I breed, train Irish and British working Gundogs. For generations to come, we always need to prepare and have a dog ready. We want to have a dog that impresses your friends, has everything put together, calm, level-headed, and that can handle any situation put in front of the dog. Our goal is to produce dogs that anyone can handle in the most extreme conditions. Whether we're chasing early season waterfowl when it's 100 degrees in the southern states, or breaking ice in the freezing cold northern states.
Shoot him! Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him!
In my eyes, the Labrador is one of the most versatile dogs. Whether we're breaking ice, jumping fences, or pushing through briars, they're always up for the task. And at the end of the day, they can settle in and become part of the family.
Elvis.
In this business, there's no off-season. Thousands of miles traveled, hundreds of hours put in. Whether we're at hunting camp or running drills in the training fields, it's just another day on the job. I'm involved at every stage of life, when that puppy takes their first steps on real grass or on their first hunting trip. That experience and excitement, seeing all the hard work come together, feels like happiness.
That's pretty efficient retrieving right there.
I want a dog to greet me with excitement and enjoy life. But when it's time to go to work, I need their 100% focus. There's something special to be said when a dog shows up at the kennel for training and is happy to be here.
Over! Mark! Cooper!
Good girl. Dixie. Just that elevation change. Good girl. All those variables matter. Big drive. Good job. All right, so now I'm going to take that same mark. So we have water, land, and then there's a hill. So you're going to go water, land, and then you got to transition actually up a hill. That changes the whole concept of the mark. typically a dog's gonna stop short and hunt below the hill instead of pushing up the hill, driving up the hill. So she needs to learn to make the water land transition, get to the hill, not stop short, and actually push up. Sit. Dixie. We wanted her to drive all the way through. There's that transition. She's struggling there, get up the hill. I don't want her to fail at it. I'm gonna see if she figures it out. I'm gonna give her time to figure it out on her own. I mean, we watched this dog sniff out food earlier that was 5 feet off the ground. If she keeps struggling though, I'm gonna shoot her another bumper on top of the hill while she's out there, and it's gonna help drive her up it. She's not handling yet, and I don't really wanna handle this dog. I want her to learn to be somewhat self-employed out there working on her own, but in a controlled environment. If she starts covering too much ground where the bumper's not even there, we know she's in the wrong area. We need to try to get her back. Good girl, here. Here. All right, she's looking out there. She knows that other fall's still there. So she has a good memory. You can tell the dog's looking back. She knew she was on a hunt for another one, and then a different bird fell. And she watched that mark hit the hill, so let's see if that scent track is on top of the hill now. Dixie, go back. Look at that. We've made it halfway up the hill now. This is no different than hunting like a rice field or a flat field with levees, and a bird falls over the levee. The dog's flat running through the rice field, but then they get to the levee and they start hunting the banks instead of pushing over the levee. All right, so I'm not gonna let her fail. I'm gonna walk her up that hill. She's worked hard for me. I'm not gonna let her come back with nothing. Dixie. Good girl. Here, good girl. My goal is to train the dog, not make them fail at their job. Dixie. I'm gonna give them an opportunity to work it out on their own, and if they can't figure it out, I'm gonna come assist them, but very little assistance. Good girl, good girl. She knows one's up. There's another bumper up there. She has it on her mind now. It's a memory. Dead. Heel. Dixie, go back. Go back. Good girl, good girl. Here, here. Good job. Give. Now we're gonna go back to where we were at and shoot the bumper over the hill again. We got it. Go back. Good girl. Okay. We're gonna quit on that. You seen when the dog started, she stopped short at that, the land transition, the different elevation change. She stopped short and she wanted to hunt. She did not want to drive up the hill. So when you're working dogs, changing elevations is always important. Downhill, uphill, the mark is very different in their eyes. Calm, level-headed dog is our goal. Showing up to the blind with a confident dog, there's no better feeling. Having a well-trained, seasoned dog, one that you can depend on, one that does not take away the experience of the hunt, one that makes the experience of a hunt. That once-in-a-lifetime dog that everybody talks about. That is our goal. That is what we build.